This is ARC Sports.
Welcome into ARC PDX Sports, my friends. Tyree Smith here with you, and we got a great show for folks, especially since it's NBA Finals time. I know y'all need y'all's Blazers fix. Uncle Steve Dunn had the privilege to sit down with Portland Trail Blazers President of Business Operations, Dewayne Hankins, as they talk about the future of the Blazers franchise. Let's go to it.
We are with Dewayne Hankins, President of Business Operations for the Portland Trail Blazers. Thanks for being here.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Let's talk about the Blazers, because obviously the big story that everybody seems to be talking about is your team is for sale right now. Any new information on that for us today?
Nothing new on that front. You know, it's a interesting time, right, in any organization to have a team for sale. I think it's bittersweet for me personally, because I've gotten to work with the Allen family for, you know, better part of a decade, and they've been phenomenal to work with. But also exciting for the organization. I think since Paul passed in 2018, there has been this opportunity to kind of see what's next, what the next chapter is for the Blazers. And, you know, we'll go through this process, and then there'll be a new ownership group. And new ownership groups are typically a big boost in the arm for an organization. So, you know, we expect that to be a big opportunity for the team once that happens.
No buyers to announce today, though.
Nothing there.
You didn't get my check.
I didn't, no.
Okay.
Not yet.
You know, of course, there's some folks out there who are worried that if they are bought, they'll be moving. They'll be moving out of Portland. What can you tell people at home today about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's obviously very difficult to move teams in the NBA, right? We worked really hard last year to get a lease extension done with the city. That lease extension goes to 2030. There's an option for that lease to even extend out to 2035. The city were fantastic partners in that process. So the new ownership group coming in is going to have a lot of time to get that next deal done with the city, that long-term deal that we were not able to get done with this ownership group. And I think you're seeing in not just in the city but in the state some rallying around what sports means to a city, to a state, in a way that we haven't seen before. So I think that's an exciting first step for us, and an exciting opportunity for whoever comes in and buys this team.
I want to talk about the economic impact of the Blazers. You guys have a big footprint here. In fact, let's talk about this, because the impact of the Blazers in the Rose Quarter 2023-24 grew over 12% from pre-COVID times, $670 million in total economic impact for you folks. We're talking about $315 million from the Blazers, $41 million from non-Blazer events at the Moda Center. What does it mean to you to play such a big role in the revitalization of this community?
It's an exciting one. I mean, I've been in Portland personally for 12 years and have seen the impact that the Blazers have had, and that impact has been steady throughout what has been a tough time for the city of Portland. 1.6 million visitors down to the Moda Center last year, that economic impact that you talked about. I think we see the Moda Center and the Rose Quarter as Portland's front porch, as the opportunity for fans and other people who come to concerts to come see what Portland is all about. And so to be able to share those numbers, reflect those numbers, I think is a really exciting thing. And then I look forward to 2030 when we have the Women's Final Four. That might be one of the biggest events that Portland gets to host as a city, and that launching pad that will be able to create to bring other hopefully big events to Portland in the future.
More eyes on us at that point, for sure. Rose Quarter renovations, video boards, concourse renovations. What can you tell me? What's the update on that?
Yeah, it's been an exciting off season for lots of reasons, and that's another one. So new scoreboard that's going into the Moda Center right now. We've got crews sort of working in between concerts. And more exciting, I think, is these end zone video boards that we're creating on the concourse. This is a part of our new deal with the city, where we help pay for a project like this, but we use the funds that this Moda Center is generating to help get some of those updates and things done in the building. What's exciting about this project is that every single fan, no matter where you're sitting in the building, will get the opportunity to see, you know, a different view of the game. They'll have more stats, we'll have more video, we'll have more interactivity inside that bowl and inside that experience for the fans. So it's an exciting project. It's a roughly $10 million project when it's all said and done, but it'll be a nice thing for fans to come see, and it'll help us be ready again for those big events that we want.
So what does that mean? So like monitors all over the place? What will we see?
So the center hung scoreboard, the traditional scoreboard that fans are used to, that'll be 52% larger. And then on the end zone, we've always had all of these things like Stat Central and player stats and the hustle board. The hustle board is a sacred thing that we've heard about out from our fans. So instead of having those static LED or static boards up, we'll have LED boards up. So it'll be a big strip of video board on both sides of the arena, which will allow us to put stats and other things up. We'll certainly bring some version of the hustle board back for our fans, but we'll also be able to do other interesting things with those screens.
And that'll be next season?
Yeah.
We'll see them.
Stick around. We're going to have more Steve Dunn and Dewayne Hankins talking Portland Trail Blazers future after the break. Stay tuned, folks.
Best player available. So what's exciting about this?
Welcome back, my friends, to Arts PDX Sports. We got more Steve Dunn sitting down with Portland Trail Blazers President of Business Operations Dewayne Hankins, as he's going to start talking a little bit about this upcoming NFL and NBA draft. I apologize. That gets going next Wednesday.
11th pick coming up on June 25th. What's the team looking for?
The team is always looking for the best player available, I think. So what's exciting about this draft is, you know, me, Chauncey, and Joe were sitting in the draft room, if you will, when they were announcing the picks and moving up, and we knew pretty quickly we were going to drop from 10, where we thought we might end up, to 11. But as they've looked through this draft, they're actually pretty happy with their positioning. They're pretty happy with where they're landing, and there's a lot of really great players in this draft, and it's pretty deep. So pretty exciting, and I think they'll see where it falls and pick the best player.
You know who they're picking yet? Can you? This would be a good time to reveal it.
It would be a great time, wouldn't it?
Block party at the Rose Quarter campus on that day. Tell me about that.
Yeah, you know, we just want to celebrate the draft and have our fans come together in the summer. You know, this is one of the few times during the summer when we can get our fans together, welcome that new player to Rip City when they get drafted, and it'll be fun. Yeah, so I'd encourage fans to come down and check things out.
Another big thing happening is the Sports Arts Coalition. The sports community, the arts community are coming together to really help promote sports and arts. Tell me how you folks are involved in that.
Yeah, that's been, you have to give a lot of credit to Jim Etzel at Sport Oregon, who's a phenomenal person, helped us bring this 2030 Final Four that we've been talking about. But you know, we've gotten together over the past few months, and this city has so many great venues, so many historic venues. Not just us, of course, we draw a lot of folks downtown, but these other folks do as well. You know, our economic impact, along with the Timbers, along with other teams, I mean, you're getting close to $1 billion worth of value that our Sports and Arts Coalition brings to the city. And so we just want people to be aware that even though these buildings are beautiful and historic, they need some work done to them. And we want to maintain that traffic downtown and maintain those people who are not just coming for the event, but staying afterwards for maybe a bite to eat or a drink, or coming before, and really driving traffic to that downtown area. So I think it's about us just getting together, making sure folks know that those venues exist, and that we'd like to kind of keep ourselves top of mind in that conversation.
And of course, the Blazers and we have a good partnership together.
Yes,
now.
we do.
Tell me how that's working out for you.
It's been tremendous. I think I stood right over there a few months ago when we launched this partnership, and it's been tremendous. I think what we have always wanted to do is bring our games to our fans in a more accessible way, and that partnership has been fantastic with you all. You've been great partners to us. Our ratings doubled from last year, which is great. We're the highest growth among all NBA teams. So I mean, more work to do, because we want more fans to be watching, of course, but we're really excited about this first step, and we look forward to the continued partnership with Katu.
Before we let you go, what else would you like to tell Trailblazer fans out there?
That's a great question. Yeah, I mean, an exciting young team, right? So we finished the season 15 games better than last year, 15 games better than I think most folks thought we were going to finish. I'm really excited that we brought Joe Cronin and Chauncey Billups back on extensions. They're two guys who have a great understanding. Joe in the front office and building out the team, and Chauncey building the personality of this team and the gelling of the players. We had this stretch in the second half of the season where we won 10 out of 11, where Moda Center felt the way Moda Center should feel. It's crowded, fans were into it, it was exciting. So really encourage fans to come check out the team. It's going to be an exciting season, an exciting off-season still ahead of us, and looking forward to some basketball in the fall.
Well, if you get any more information on who's buying the team or anything like that, tell me. I won't tell anybody.
Yeah, sounds good.
You call me. Dewayne Hankins, President of Business Operations for the Portland Trail Blazers. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.